So after the Barbie movie has come out, a lot of guys have gone online and claimed that Margot Robbie is mid. I think this is a good topic of discussion, so let's talk about it. Now we all know who Margot Robbie is, alright? We're all pretty used to her movies, from The Suicide Squad, to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, to The Wolf of Wall Street. But ever since the Barbie movies come out, it's kind of, opened her up to speculation that she may not be the Barbie doll. And most men now have claimed that Margot Robbie isn't exactly all she's cracked up to be. She's called mid now. I think it's a fair argument. Men and women both have standards, and we rate each other in all types of media. There have been a lot of songs out about men who rate women, from Drake.
That's right, I like my girls BBW. Yeah, type that wanna suck you dry and then eat some lunch with you. Yeah, so thick that everybody else in the room is so uncomfortable. Ass on Houston, Texas, but the face look just like Claire Huxtable.
To Big Sean.
She a 7 in the face, but a 10 in the air. She even look better by the end of my glass.
To even a throwback with Sir Mix-a-Lot.
36, 24, 36. Only if she's 5'3".
Oh, don't worry. Women have rates too when it comes to men. From Salt and Pepper. To Destiny's Child. To Missy Elliott.
Why you all in my grill? Can you pay my bills?
To be completely honest, if I were to rate Margot Robbie, I'd give her about a 7 or an 8. Don't attack me. This is my personal preference, and don't worry, I'm going to explain. The reason why I give Margot Robbie a 7 or 8, I'd say about an 8, is because in my mind, I cannot rate somebody solely on looks. If you rate somebody solely on looks and give them a 10, then that means that they're the top of the scale. That means that they have nothing else to attain. That means that they are absolutely perfect. And in my mind, no one should be considered perfect. The only people that I consider perfect is the woman that I plan on marrying. That's because if I marry her, then in my mind, I say that out of all the women in the world that I could possibly potentially be with, this is the woman that I consider to spend the rest of my life with. And rightly so. So when I look at Margot Robbie based on just looks, I think to myself, what does she bring to my life that makes me value her more? The reason why I give her an 8 is because she's a great actress. That's a value in my life. She's entertaining. I like to watch her movies, so I give her an 8. Ladies, not all of y'all are 10s. What you should think to yourself is, what do you bring that's value in other people's lives? And it can't just be solely on looks. You know the whole term, what do you bring to the table? That goes both ways. What do men and women both bring to the table? Some women can cook. Some women are good with cars. Some women are kind. Good personality. That adds value to my life and what bumps you up. If you've got a nice body and a cute face, the most I can give you is a 7. How's the sex? Ladies, gentlemen, sex is important in a relationship. I know women who have not been sexually pleasured in their relationship and have gone to find that in other partners. So fellas, step your game up in the bedroom. You can take care of a woman financially, but if you can't take care of her sexually, she will eventually find that in another guy. And fellas, you need to step your game up also. Women rate men all the time. All the time. How tall is he? How much money does he have in his account? Does he take care of his skin? Does he work out? Does he come from a good background? We rate each other. That's what we do. People say, oh, well, Margot Robbie, she's so beautiful. she's such a kind person. How do you know that? You don't know her personally. What, because she's nice on red carpets and she's so nice and kind in interviews? That doesn't mean shit to me. There are people out there who thought that Lizzo was so nice. Now look at her, she's being exposed for fat shaming now. There's always room for improvement in our lives. I know they say, girl, you always a 10. It's cap. I'm not a 10. There's still some things in my life that I'm still trying to improve on. I'm not trying to put anybody down. I hope this is helpful. And if I've offended anybody, I'm sorry. There is no such thing as a perfect 10. We're not perfect beings. But don't discontinue striving to do better in your life. Every day, there's always room for improvement. Every day we wake up, we should be trying to do better. So keep that in mind.